Welcome to podcast on speaking interview.
Now in part 2, you will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You are to describe a speech you gave. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish.
As a speaker, speeches are very important for confidence building, but sadly, very few people dare to accept this challenge. Due to phobia, public speaking, and inferiority complex, very few people make this attempt. I vividly remember when I decided to deliver a speech to big crowd for the first time in school days. Actually, I always have considered my sister as my role model. She is 1 year elder to me and had 1 year before not only participated but also won declamation. So I was also charged to follow her footprints. Though thought of speaking in front of whole school with classmates, seniors and teachers was giving lump in my throat, I anyhow did mirror practice and also recorded myself and did my best which I could do as per my ancestors' knowledge. Additionally, I chose topic of environmental awareness. It was easy for me to explain because of my interest in this domain. While preparing, I had intention to participate and overcome my reserve nature. Idea of winning prize was no near, and finally the day came when I went on the stage to speak. At that time, taking view of all crowd was pausing me and my legs were shivering. Then I recalled my purpose and focused on speaking. I calmly spoke and after ending I quickly ran away. The moment of running from stage was like getting liberated from big burden. I remained away from the sight of my classmates. I thought they would laugh on me, but to my surprise, I was selected third in competition and it was completely unexpected because I had given half-hearted try. Nevertheless, I became star for my sister, parents, friends. My happiness knew no limits and my confidence was above the sky that day.
That is the end of part 2. Now in part 3 of your speaking interview, I would like to ask you some follow-up questions. Why do people get nervous when they speak in public?
I think main reason behind nervousness of people is lack of public speaking. Along with this, there is phobia of facing people, and this fear stops many bright-minded people to step forward. So there is psychology among people that this task is not for ordinary people.
How can they improve their public speaking skills?
I think best way is to just do it. People will have to overcome their fear, otherwise it will scare them forever. It is like mind game, which can only be won by having strong faith and trying again and again. And once I think courage is gathered to face people, destination is not too far.
What different kinds of speeches or lectures have you attended in your life?
Well, during my study days, I have attended many lectures related to motivation and confidence building delivered by my school principal teachers. Even sometimes some guest lecturers were also invited to aware about social problems, scope of study, different fields in coming times. Else to this, I have also attended webinar of Dr. Vivek Bindra, Mr. Sandeep Maheshwari, Mr. Sonu Sharma on motivation, positivity, mind management, money management and time management.
What qualities or attributes should visiting speakers have?
Primarily, such speakers must have good appearance because first impression is the last impression. Then they need to have firm grip on their subject. If they will have limited knowledge, they will not be able to influence. Thirdly, and equally important is speakers need to have blend of some jokes, funny points, puzzles, stories to create excitement and to avoid boredom. What is more, they also need to maintain eye contact with audience.
Why do many people find it hard to give a talk to young children?
As per my perspective, giving talk to children can be sometimes hard if you cannot address their problem. Moreover, for connecting with young minds, a person has to think according to their level. Else to this, they want to learn in playway method, which is not everybody's cup of tea.
Why do you think many people are nervous before they give a speech?
As said earlier, either people do not practice public speaking or they think it is an uphill task, which is as difficult as rocket science. So, this is something which they cannot surmount.
Why do people give speech to children?
Well, delivering speech to kids is imperative because they are young minds which have not decided about their future goals. Keeping stiff competition in mind, it is important to engage them in field of their choice and let them explore it. Additionally, if early on they are aware about their aim, this can help in emergence of many good habits in them like reading, time management, mind management. On top of everything, child would find passion in whatever he or she does.
Who makes people do so?
Well, this task can be assigned to HODs, principals, or any visiting speaker who can be hired to aware kids or for training of faculty members.
How media relates to the speech to children in school?
Well, I don't think such things find enough coverage until media is informed about such events or they are paid. Such events do not become big pie for media until there is involvement of any big official or celebrity.
Well, that is the end of this speaking test and end of podcast. Thanks for listening and don't forget to subscribe our American Institute of IELTS.